off running some toolboxes to the mountains. We'll insert some pictures of that. Basically, it's one of our dailies. The Durango of mine. Pulling up to a buddy's shop yesterday, and one of the number 2 cylinder exhaust valve spring broke. And just truck fell on its face. Didn't want to run. So we got to investigating, and we think there might be additional issues. So we're going to pull the heads and basically redo the top end. We're hoping that that's all it's going to be, but we shall see. So we'll insert a little bit here and there as we go.
Alright, YouTube, whatever Ray just said is a lie. I did not break the Durango. It kind of broke itself. Anyway, so you may have mentioned I was going up to the mountains to drop off some toolboxes, and that's where I'm at. I swear to God, these roads are rough. Show you what I'm dealing with. Now keep in mind, this is a rollback. We're going through lake trails. I got about 5 miles of roads like this before I hit pavement. Yeah, it's a little rough. Plus, this truck's 1.5 ton suspension. She don't give. This thing's beat, as example A, beating you to death. So just to give you an idea of where I'm at, you know what I'm at. This here is the Blue Ridge Parkway. If I put this truck on that road, that's a $5,000 fine. So I gotta take the goat trails. Anyway, I'll probably see y'all back at the house, and we're at the shop. Start working on this Durango a little bit.
Okay, so just a quick update. We've got the intake manifold off, got all the electrical, everything disconnected, all the accessories, as you can tell, for the most part. Now it's time to start working on the exhaust manifolds, which are always fun because they like to break. And then we can start pulling the heads.
Hey YouTube, so last you've seen, I had to take some toolboxes to the mountains, and Ray's Durango kind of blew up. Go figure, I was driving it when it happened. The funniest part, he was right next to me when it happened. So basically, valve spring broke, the exhaust valve, I think on number 1 or 2, I can't remember, front passenger, kissed the head, bent the valve. So I pulled it off, you know, measured the valve, 12th thou out, and then we started looking, and the heads were cracked. Shit, if this one's cracked, the other one's gonna be too. Sure enough, he's got 2 cracked heads. Crackhead! So, you know, Ray's a very charitable person. I know you're watching this, dude. Me and a good buddy of ours, I'm not gonna mention names, but anyway, when he heard about this, he decided, he's like, dude, you want to buy one head, I'll buy the other. Not a problem. So I'm literally coming back from the parts store now with a head for his Durango. He has no earthly idea we're doing this, and we will record the reaction, which will be coming up here in a minute. Speaking of which, there's Ray right there. He just busted me. He doesn't know what I'm doing, but that's okay. Coming. But anyway, so the next bit you're about to see is Ray's reaction to finding out that he just got 2 brand new heads for free. So enjoy. We'll be back. First thing we're going to do is get a bolt shut tailgate. And then,
Him first. Never dog.
Tiffany,
apparently not.
Tiffany was in on it. Hey, Tiffany was in on it.
So now I just got to take the cores back.
No, you only got to take one back.
So it's Friday. We're putting his Ram Charger back together.
Durango.
True. Why? It's a CP.
Because Chuck Norris drove a Ram Charger.
Yeah, you see how that worked out for him? It freaking died last week. We got the old heads off. Bent the valve. Heads were cracked. So we got a brand new set of heads, as you saw. Yeah, he had no earthly idea they were showing up.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're just gonna slam these on right quick. Like I said, my truck's back up and running. Last weekend, I just slammed a set of timing chains in that thing. The buff out, right? I mean, you know.
Been a long week.
Yeah, as we've had a lot of towing stuff to do. Maybe I'll throw a picture or two of that. So that and the weather kind of turned. It got hot again. At least today, like 2 days ago, it was like what?
It was
30s
earlier in the week. It was freezing overnight, and today it's in the 80s.
Yeah. Yeah. So the weather's a little bipolar, is what it is. Which when this happens every year, it zaps the energy right out of us, like until we get used to it. But lo and behold, we're gonna put some heads on this crazy thing and see what happens. And of course, we have our fluffy supervisor out here today. What are you doing, Mocha Bear? What are you doing? And you're off.
Move that head gasket.
These are directional. I told you they only go on one way. Yay, one in. Both heads on. Now we just do clicky things.
Click, click.
So pusher rods, rockers, all that fun stuff, heads torqued in. Yay! Now it's just the stupid little stuff like the grounds and stuff like that. We have definitely got to get on there now. I'm not gonna bore you with that. BRB. Okay, so it's been a little while. We did get a bunch done. Got a little ways to go. So Ray is getting some exhaust manifold bolts tomorrow because the two middle ones were goofy. We can't put the accessory drive back on just yet because we forgot to get a water pump. And the intake manifold's not torqued down. These bolts kept breaking as we were trying to torque them. They only take 23 foot-pounds. It's like 13 then 23 or something like that. It's not very much, and they weren't putting up with this. We're gonna get some new bolts. Cap rotor, PCV breather, done. You know, get the oil and the coolant here, just slam it all back together, and we're good to go. So, that's going to wrap that up for today. Tomorrow, I go move an F450 in the morning. Help buddy put a radiator in the same truck, long story. And then we'll be back out here at this, and I think I'm going to start working on my orbital valve. Charlene valve, whatever you want to call it. I want to start getting that put in the rock crawler. So So, we'll be back tomorrow. Alright, so it's Saturday. We're still working. Helping a good buddy of ours out. His dump truck kind of went down on him last night and blew a radiator. Someone was like, hey, bring it over to your chip hauling guy or your chip dumping place, which is another good buddy of his. We all know each other. And we'll go ahead and slam a radiator in for you. So that's kind of what we did. But, check this out. So this right here, that bed is full of chips. So I get a view of it. It's full of chips. Now, this may not look like much. You see this going down the road. Yoink. We get a hook to number 4. But the total weight on that, we figured somewhere around 34,000 pounds. Weight of the truck, weight of my truck, weight of all the chips. That's a lot of weight. You see something like this going down the road, give them room, will ya? But, yeah, we're just wrapping this up. Like I said, we put a radiator in it, brand new. We usually don't do that, but this guy's been a long-standing customer. He's a real good dude. He's been having a rough year. It's like, man, we'll help you out. Yep, let's put that brand new radiator in there. Yoink. Yep. V10 truck, so it wasn't that bad. So yeah. So that's what we've been up to today. And I've said this multiple times, maybe not here, but I mean, it's not always about the money. You know, so this guy needed a hand, so he's been good to us. Figured we'd help him out. But Ray's in the middle of getting some more water to put in this thing because it was pretty low. So yeah, we got 3 gallons of coolant in it, fill the rest up with water, and just made it back to making money. So yeah. Alright, so this Durango is done. It runs, it drives, it does Durango things.
Brand new heads, thank you to this one and another third party. I am very, very grateful.
You know.
It's good to have friends that you can rely on once in a while, even if you didn't know you could.
We're going to send this one back home with him. We're going to get it hooked up on the wrecker. Next video, I think we're doing some crawler stuff. Orbital valves in, Charlin valve. Gonna make the bracketry for that. I may order the piston next week. I don't know yet. The Dakota's back up and running too, which that's over there.
Got new chains on it.
I didn't want to do that, but it had to be done. I didn't want to do it in the winter.
He had to blow mine up before he'd fix his.
Be that as it may. It's during the winter. I just wasn't feeling it. I just know.
He had a vehicle to drive, it wasn't that big a deal, so yeah.
Yeah, and then it's like, you know what? Both these things are down. I'm going to hire you on that one. We already had the plan to buy the heads for this one. Yes, I wait for him to come in. And, yeah. Oh, everyone was in on it.
Yeah, I'm aware.
There's a whole bunch of people that knew he was getting heads before he did. Anyway, don't forget to share,
Sub-share, inscribe. Yes.
There we go.
Wow. Ring the bell.
Yeah, bring that thing. Like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And like I said, we'll be back hopefully next week or the week after with some crawler content. So,